Hello ladies and gentlemen, I didn't upload any video for a long time. I've been having a lot of problems, but we're not here to talk about that. Today I want to talk about something that I've noticed with the Sudanese society and the Arabic society in general. We simply don't know how to debate, we don't know how to argue, we don't know how to make a solid statement in a logical debate that makes sense. And in a logical debate, anything that doesn't make sense or anything that is not valid, we call that a logical fallacy. And today I want to address a few logical fallacies that I've noticed that are common here in the Sudanese society. And of course I will not be able to explain them all or elaborate about all the logical fallacies because basically they are infinite. Like, we can talk about all of them here, but I will talk about 4 or 5 that I think that are the most common here. I will give you an example for each one of them. The first one is called the ad hominem fallacy. It's when I'm arguing with this person, and instead of attacking my logic or my reasoning or my points, he or she, they are attacking my personal, like my personal entity or my personal self. For example, I'm talking about veganism, or I'm talking about something religious, or I'm talking about something like this. Instead of attacking the statement that I'm talking about, he or she, they are attacking me. They will tell me like, you don't pray, you don't believe what you say. Here in a logical debate, I'm not representing myself, I'm not Mujahid or someone like this, I'm just an idea and I'm defending this idea. So if you're going to attack something, attack the idea itself. You can't attack me. In a logical debate, that will be held against you. This is the first one, the ad hominem. It's called the ad hominem fallacy. The second one is called the appeal to emotions fallacy. It's when, I'm arguing something and someone tries to provoke the emotions of the audience or of the judges or something like this. For example, when we're debating something, for example in Arabic, to make it simple to you, and someone comes and says like, this is nonsense, like this doesn't make sense, this is a logical debate, you must use reasoning, logic, statistics, science, and something that is commonly shared between the people, something that is feasible. You can't use something that is just personal or something like this to try to prove your point. So appeal to emotion, the second one. The third one is the appeal to authority fallacy. Trying to use a quote from someone prominent in history, for example Martin Luther King or Gandhi or any of these prominent figures. You're trying to transfer the authority or the power that he has because he had this status in society to your argument. For example, this happens the most with Shakespeare. People try to quote Shakespeare and say he said this and that, and I'm pretty sure that 90% of the thing that in the internet they say that Shakespeare said, he didn't say that. They're just trying, to trick some of his authority or his position to try to support their claims. So this is the third one, the appeal to authority. The fourth one, we have the strawman fallacy. It's when I'm debating someone and he can defeat my argument and he knows that he can't do that, so he tries to take a part of my argument, a weaker part, and try to manipulate it and make it like I said that, and then when he defeats that part, he's acting like he defeated all of my argument. And this one is very tricky, and people who know how to use it, they can use it really well, but it's still, in the end, it is a logical fallacy and it doesn't make sense. And also we have the appeal to futility fallacy, which is, for example, when I'm telling someone like, your car is causing a lot of damage to the planet or to the atmosphere, something like this. He says, I'm just one car, we have 7 billion like more people in the world, even if I stop they won't stop, and like I can't do anything, like I'm helpless. You're trying to act like you're helpless, but no, you just do you and let them do them. We one by one we can end this fallacy, but don't act like no, everyone is doing it, then it's right. Also, like, they are countless, but the last, there will be a link in the description. I will be sharing the rest of the fallacies, not all of them because I said they are infinite, but I want to talk about one more. It's called the appeal to nature fallacy. The fallacy that dictates that everything that is natural is good and something that is unnatural is not good. For example, it's mostly used in diet. When I'm telling someone eat this and eat that, he says this is unnatural, it's processed, it must be bad, and this is natural, it must be good. For example, cyanide is something natural, but it will kill you. And also we have a lot of unnatural substances that help us to cure, help us, they are nutritional, So this is, of course, this is a very commonly used fallacy, and it's not wrong. Actually, I have one more because it's very important. I want to talk about it too. It's called the anecdotal claims or the anecdotal fallacy. For example, this is mostly used to disregard or dismiss statistics. When I come on, I tell this: we have a meta-analysis study, or a population study that said this as in the abstract. It said this. He says no. For example, when we're talking about smoking, you say that this study concludes that smoking is bad. He comes and says, my uncle used to smoke for 50 years and nothing happened to them. My grandfather used to do this. These are anecdotal claims, something that is personal and can be proven, and just based on your personal experience. You want us to take your word for it? Of course we can do that. You can't dismiss a statistic or a well formulated and a well structured scientific theory or something, or scientific study, just because your uncle did this or did that and he didn't die, and anyway, in the end, I don't want to make this video very long, but as I told you guys, in the description there will be a link for most of these fallacies. So please, next time you're trying to debate someone, try to stick to the logic, sound logic, and stop anything else that is considered a logical fallacy. And thank you.